Let's do the astro weather for October 25. And starting off with some interesting energy for while we are sleeping. At 1:56 a.m., there's a happy aspect between Mercury and the moon in Pisces. So this is giving us very quick wit, very good giving and receiving information energy, because Mercury in Scorpio likes to go deep there with the information, and the moon in Pisces is quite deep emotionally. So it's the information and the emotion coming together really nicely and on a passionate and deep level. So it's that no emotion is uncomfortable energy. So you could find that your dreams are quite deep, quite intense, quite spicy even with that energy. Then at 9:57 a.m., the moon makes an aspect with Mars. And so this is going to give us really good willpower, really good courage. We'll be practical. We'll want to take action. We'll feel like we are resourceful. And we're going to love the truth during this, okay? So this is really wanting to open up, really wanting people to open up to us. And it could be a dream even that you have felt this energy in before you have woken up, or it could be a conversation that really fires up, that passionate energy to take action, okay? Then at 11:51, we see the moon making a quintile aspect to Uranus. So this energy is supporting that earlier trine that we had. And this will make us able to adapt to whatever new thought paths, whatever new emotional thought paths have come up. And we'll be able to move forward in that action plan with whatever sudden changes come up. Okay, then 12:18 p.m. again, we're getting another supportive aspect on moving forward with the sun shining some light on what the dream is that we are working towards and how to move forward with passion and with intensity. Then at 2:56 p.m., the moon is making a sextile aspect with Jupiter. So this is a great time for getting family and friends together, doing something that makes you feel like your soul is being fulfilled by people that understand you. This is also a really great aspect for business opportunities. And we could come up with a lot of ideas under this because we are able to look at the emotional dream space that we have, where we imagine our futures as however we want them to be. And we're able to look at that through a filter of expansion and grounding, the grounding energy of Taurus, who is very focused on like daily money and our income. And so we can really make some good money decisions within this energy, as well as it being a great time for romance because everything is quite balanced under this energy, okay? And, if you are out on a date and near water, you will find that that will feel especially magical under this energy. Then at 4:56 p.m., here comes Pluto to ruin the fun. And this is a big daddy Capricorn energy coming in to ruin the vibe with some sort of mature lesson that needs attention, okay? So this could be somebody triggering a deep emotion that you have been putting off, that you have just had underlying under the surface, okay? This is Capricorn coming in, being go into the shadows, sit down and do the work, have some discipline sort of energy, and you don't want to. And why would you? You've just come out of this really nice sextile aspect. Then at 8:51 p.m., while we are fighting that semi-square, we see an opposition between the moon and Venus. So this could bring up that emotional issue that we have just been trying to deal with, that Capricorn wants us to fix. This could see it showing up in a relationship dynamic, because this is the energy where someone can feel insecure, someone can have be out of balance inside, like on their internal judgments can be out of balance. It's also very strong, passionate energy. And it can, because Venus in Virgo is very critical and the moon in Pisces is very emotional. So it could have relationship issues coming up in relation to someone being too critical, either of themselves or of the other party in the relationship. And so it's not going to be easy to sort of harmonize rationale during this either, because Pisces and Virgo are on opposite ends of the axis and they are on the healing axis. And so Pisces does not really understand the detail-orientated, make a plan, critical nature of Virgo, and Virgo does not really understand the escape into the dreamland instead of like facing what needs to be done. And that can really cause some issues in communication. So just be aware of that. It's also a feminine energy being quite exaggerated. That's what's making the emotional state quite volatile. So then at 11:20 p.m., if we haven't dealt with that, we're going to feel that issue burning underneath our skin. All right, because the sun is making an aspect with that moon where the sun is trying to light up the secrets in the dark that have come up from that emotional situation. And the moon in Pisces wants to avoid. Okay, so remembering that Pisces can either attach with victimhood or it can avoid. And so under this aspect, it's going to want to avoid what's going on, but it's going to bubble away under the surface. And this is an aspect where you could see that the outcome of Big Daddy Capricorn wanting you to look at the emotional issue maturely and then coming into that fight aspect in the relationship, that this now 11:20 p.m. is the energy of some secrets coming out that will affect your emotional state. So we start off quite good in the day, and then by the end, it's a bit of an emotional turmoil, as it always is when the moon is in Pisces. So just be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you tomorrow.